Hi guys, and welcome back to Neil Pwa. It's Neil and Thomas, and we have another reaction video for you. Reaction video, but there's nothing else to react to. What are you talking about? There's
Yeah.
loads. There's
There's
loads.
nothing on YouTube. We've done it all.
Yeah. We are still planning on looking at Sammy Grand Prix. Take a look at that. Gustav has a new album. Take a look at that. We know you guys love Kai, so there might be some more Kai coming in the future. Keep an eye out. You can keep an eye out by subscribing to this channel, liking this video, and pressing the notification bell. You can also go to neilpwa.com, and a brand new site will be there soon, where all our videos will be listed and playlists. It'll be great. But today we are looking at the Queen of Finland. It is, of course, Erika Vikman. We thought we would look at her performance from 2020 UMK. She came second. I've only seen like clips or gifs of this. Don't think I've listened to the full song.
Yeah,
but I'm interested. So we think it's pronounced Cicciolina. If we're wrong, get used to it. It's what we do on this channel. This channel is full of us confidently being incorrect.
Okay. And we're about to find out how it's pronounced anyway.
Exactly. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at Cicciolina. Okay, this already sounds fun. And look at that outfit.
That is quite an intro as well.
And bears, what?
Very, very dramatic. They look quite lifelike, don't they, the bears?
Do they?
I just think they do.
Well, this is a bit more poppy, isn't it?
Mm. Ooh, I like this beat. I love those platform heels.
I just love her vibe. We've said this time and time again, but she is a performer.
Yeah.
And she is performing.
Yeah.
I also think that inside her brain would be an interesting place to visit. Like,
oh yeah. It almost makes you wonder if she's actually that bonkers in real life, or if it's just a character that she puts on when she's on stage. I kind of want her to be that crazy. I do like this melody. It's very catchy. Cicciolina, that's how you pronounce
the bags, the bears are just wow. Oh, that's what Benny does when he's tired. He just like goes. I mean, are they pretending to be like rugs?
Move over, Francesco Gabbani. She was like, you had a gorilla on stage, but I'm having two camp bears dancing. I also love how camp the whole staging is, including the fake trees, like the red colored trees. It's all just...
Oh, and I still love that UMK outro. UMK, we love you so much.
Fantastic.
Please, you can invite us next year. We'd have a great time, I'm sure. That was Erika Vikman with Cicciolina. Thomas, what do you think overall?
I'm laughing. It's just I don't know what I had expected, knowing how bonkers Ich Komme is, and I feel like this is equally as bonkers, but in a totally different way. It's got that beat as well, but it's like you said, it's a lot more poppy. And I feel like this one's more camp. This one's more fun, and whereas, I mean, obviously I saw there were no subtitles for this one, so I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics, the English translation of the lyrics. But I feel like Ich Komme is very much comedic in the sense of the lyrics, and the performance is really cool and really, stylish, and it's her attitude that sells it. But with this one, it feels like it could be reversed. Like I said, I don't know the lyrics, but it feels like the comedy is more in the staging, like with having the bears and doing the little camp dance, having those trees and also like the neon disco colors and stuff like that. The outfit, it all just works. So it's very Erika Vikman, but in a completely different way.
Yeah, I find it quite interesting that this is, although I'm not saying here that she's not sexy here, but I just find it so interesting how we've got this in 2025. We've got this cool, edgy, sexy like Erika Vikman, and here she feels a little bit more innocent in terms of the look, the curly hair instead of like the peroxide blonde straight hair, and but although she's still got like the pleather cat suit on and stuff like that, still looks absolutely insane. I love this sort of growth from that to what we're getting here in 2025. It feels like maturity and like sticking to what you want to do. Like if she want this, because this overall package feels a little bit more Eurovision friendly, family friendly, more so.
Oh yeah.
Compared to what we're getting with Ich Komme. This would be a more safe song to be somewhere in the table, probably not where she's going near where she's going to end up, but because there's that risk and she's doing something that still feels authentic, and she's just got her own style that she's like really leaning into. But it works for this year. But this would have been fun in 2020 if we had one, if it had won, and two, if we had had a contest.
What do you think in terms of like qualification and results wise, how this could have done, knowing all the songs from 2020?
See, I tend to slightly forget them.
I mean, fair.
There wasn't a contest, and also my memory is not good. But it could have been a difficult one, I think, because it's fairly soft and stuff. It doesn't have the same excitement as Ich Komme. I feel like excitement is really what would have driven something. So I'm not sure if this would have necessarily qualified, or if it would have just been close, like just getting into the final. I'm not sure, but I enjoyed it.
There's also the fact that back then Erika Vikman was just Erika Vikman, and now she's Erika Vikman. Do you know what I mean? Like 5 years have passed since that performance, and people have been wanting her to come back to UMK and hopefully one time do Eurovision, and now 5 years later she's finally back. So I feel like there's definitely a massive hype for her that might not have been there had she won UMK in 2020, because she was unknown, at least to the general public. Maybe not in Finland, I don't know. But I do feel like I don't know if this performance would work in 2025. I feel like we've sort of moved on a little bit, and we've moved past having actual gimmicks on stage with you. If you look at Francesco Cabani that I mentioned earlier, who had the gorilla on stage, everybody thought that was going to win. Now that was 2017. He came 6th eventually, so it didn't even come close. I mean, still a good result, but he didn't even come close to winning. And he was the bookmaker's favorite for a long time. But I feel like in 2020, this could have still worked, having that gimmick on stage, because it is a bit of a novelty act. And we've discussed this before at length about what is novelty, what is a joke act, stuff like that. You know, just to make it clear, this is not a joke act, in my opinion, not at all. But it does have that novelty act feel. And I feel like we've sort of moved on from having those crazy, silly comedic props on stage, and we've sort of gone into an era where you still have those novelty acts, but it's more in the lyrics and it's more in the attitude of the performer rather than just having a dancer with a gorilla or a bear costume. Do you know? Are you getting me?
Do we think Italy might be sending Topo Giglio or however you pronounce it? You know?
Yeah, I mean, they might, but that's still a very different type of...
And it's such a beautiful song as well. It's
staging, not the same. Exactly, because the meaning behind the song is so different, you know. But yeah, I don't think that this would have struggled to qualify. I think it would have qualified. I don't know if it would have been a contender. I feel like I want to say yes because it's Erika Vikman and because people do really love Cicciolina, like from what I've heard, like people, you don't want an artist to come back so badly if you didn't like her first entry, right? So, but, you know, if you look at what we had in 2020, you had Italy, which was a massive contender with Diodato. You had Iceland, which was a massive contender with Daddy Frere. You had Switzerland, which was also a massive contender with John's Tears. So I don't know if she would have been up there necessarily, but I think this could have easily made the top 10. But I'm kind of happy that she didn't, you know, even if she had won UMK, she wouldn't have gone to Eurovision because obviously, you know, it didn't go ahead. But suppose it had gone ahead, I'm kind of happy that she didn't win because I feel like that paved the way for Ich Komme.
Yeah.
We might not have had Ich Komme. Because
Could you imagine a world without Ich Komme?
I cannot.
I don't want to live in that world.
Imagine. Me neither.
Okay. I tend to agree with everything that you said there. I don't really have anything else to add. So what do you think of Erika Vikman and Cicciolina? Let us know in the comments. Should this have won UMK in 2020? Would it have qualified at Eurovision 2020 if it had taken place? Just let us know what you think. Go down to the comments below. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and press that notification bell. We will let you know whenever we post anything. And you can also go to neilplatt.com. All the details on how to support us and get in touch, etc. They're all there. Go take a mosey, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.